So, Chris, what brings you in here today?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I think I have some problems with stabilizing my mood.
Oh, well, you should just drink alcohol. That's what helps me. I actually have a little flask of whiskey right
But
here.
every
Want
time
a
I
swig?
but but every time I drink, like I always alienate the people around me. I yell at people. I just break out into fits of
You have
rage.
to,
I don't know if that's a good
you have
idea,
to let that
doctor.
out, okay? You have to engage in this catharsis in like the most natural, humane form. Because if you just bottle it up, it's going to come out all at once, and you don't know what you're capable of when you do that. But if you just let it all out whenever it happens to you, whenever you come across the urge to just let that solar flare come out and damage everybody around you, as just as God intended, and that's how.
So basically, you're saying I should be free to like express myself even if I'm feeling like really angry.
Yeah, like if you come into a conundrum where you feel like you have to weigh the consideration of other people's feelings versus your own, yours will always take precedent because it's you and self-care. Am I right? Am I right, King? They like use a Zoomer terminology to try and
Yeah,
relate to you.
yeah, that sounds about right, doctor. So, what should I do if I feel like I'm being treated unfairly?
By who, in particular? Do you have an example?
Just in general, like whether it's my boss, whether it's my girlfriend, whether it's my daughter,
Well, I would suggest
whether it's my baby mother.
making little snide passive-aggressive gestures and comments to slowly wear on them, just psychological torture over a long period of time, because that's the best way to get your revenge. In the modern world, you can't just straight up abuse people. You have to be more subtle about it. But trust me,
So basically, I have to chip away their self-esteem so they become weak enough for me to be able to like manipulate to my own delight.
yes, and make them trust you, but also make them a little uneasy in your presence, but they don't know why. They just feel like a bodily feeling of discomfort around you. But that also makes them respect you
And
because they
and
don't know why they fear
wait a
you.
minute. I think I'm going through a breakthrough. So basically, what you're saying is I should observe them and see what signs betray their deepest
Yes.
insecurities, and then I just like prey
Hmm.
upon that until I could just put them in such a state where they're like basically debilitated from shattered sense of
Just
self
become a
and
master of
self-esteem,
plausible deniability. Just incorporate this.
and then just make them feel like everything that goes wrong between us is their
Yes,
fault.
yes, now you're getting it, Chris. All right, I have some literature for you to read. It's called,
Okay.
yeah, 48 Laws of Power. Oh, are you familiar with that tome?
So basically, what you're saying is I just have to find everyone's thumb screw and find the point that really hurts and basically jam my thumb into it in a twisting
Hey,
motion.
we all play in the game, okay? No judgment. I'm your therapist. I'm here to support you. I'm also here to support
Basically, what you're
every
saying
single one of
is
my other clients.
I have to. Basically, what you're saying is I have to reduce everyone's confidence to the level of a scared
Yes.
little child in the midst of a World War II bombing, and both their parents just lying as tattered corpses in front of them, rotting and burning away in this stench that's undescribable except like beef coated in fucking lime and salt.
Yeah, exactly like that.
Where it's like where all you could hear is like a cacophony of 1,000 men drowning in tar.
No, not that. Just the first one. The second one,
All
that's
right.
that's a paid plan.